I got this bamboo cutting board from Dollar Tree, but any kind of scrap wood would also work for this. And then I also am using this buffalo check scrapbook paper that I got from Hobby Lobby. I'm just tracing out the cutting board on the back of the paper. Once I have that traced out, I'm just going to go ahead and use my pair of scissors and cut that tracing right out. I then am just going to apply an even but generous amount of Mod Podge on top of the cutting board. Make sure that you get all those edges and the corners. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to dry the Mod Podge thoroughly and use my mini iron. However, if you do not have a mini iron, a regular iron will work as well, or you could just put the scrapbook paper on top of the Mod Podge while it is still wet. So once that Mod Podge is dry, I placed the scrapbook paper right on top, placed a piece of parchment paper on top, and then just going over that with my mini iron. This is just reactivating that Mod Podge, and it will prevent any wrinkles or air bubbles underneath that scrapbook paper. I have really learned to love doing this technique. And once that's complete, I do not put another layer of Mod Podge on top of it. Instead, I'm just going around the edges just to get some of that excess scrapbook paper off with a sanding block. And then this Bless This Mess sign I did get from Hobby Lobby. I'm just finding a good placement for it. Once I have that figured out, I'm using this adhesive glue you could get from Dollar Tree. It's a great substitute for E6000. And I'm putting a mixture of hot glue on the back, and then I'm just going to hold that down onto the cutting board until it is completely adhered. The Bless This Mess sign did have 2 holes at the top where the string was, so I'm using some of these button plugs. I believe I got these off of Amazon. I'm just putting some white acrylic paint in a Ziploc bag, adding a little bit of water, and then putting those buttons inside, giving it a shake, and then letting that dry. And then I'm just hot gluing those buttons right over those holes, and look at that, how adorable. I then had gotten this handle from my local Habitat for Humanity, and again, just finding a good placement for it, make sure that it's nice and centered, and then I'm just screwing that handle right into place. And then to be able to hang this sign, I just hot glued some jute string down, and then just for some extra support, I did use my staple gun right over that string. And look at how adorable this is. All you have to do is just add your favorite kitchen hand towel right into that handle. And there you go, guys. I think this came out way better than expected. I hope this inspires you to create your own. If it did, please be sure to sprinkle the love. Thank you all so much. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.